Alright, so hey, what's up world? How you guys doing? Thanks for checking out this video. I had some change of plans today, so I'll tell you about it here in a second. So originally I was planning on going to a place called Tonto National Bridge. It's a pretty cool place. It's kind of like an archway, natural bridge. It's got a little waterfall coming off of it. I've been there before, but didn't really get any good pictures. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to go back there with a little different mindset and try to get something good. I've seen some different perspectives and stuff like that it'd be a lot better. So anyway, I wanted to find out what the water flow was for the waterfall, and looked on their website. Everything's closed because there's way too much water. So it's considered dangerous at the creek, and so I had to scratch that. So the next thing I wanted to think of was maybe go try something different like I always do. So there's a place called Bryce Thompson Arboretum, I think is what you say, how it's pronounced. But anyway, it's kind of like a nature preserve, horticulture. They have some animals and stuff like that there too. But the thing is, it's not going to be that great. So it's going to be kind of a scout. Just being that it's kind of in between winter and spring, it's in between anything good, really. I've never been there, so I don't really know what to expect, but I'm not expecting a lot of leaves on the trees. But I'm going to go ahead and check this place out anyway. I've never been there, and I got an annual pass for all the state parks here, so that's going to let me get in for free, so why not go check it out at the least, and maybe check out some different areas for different times of the year or something like that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit the road. I had to fix my tripod real quick. I lost a couple bolts on it, so it's not a perfect fix, but with the hardware store, I was able to make it work, and it's fairly tight right now. Whether I lose another bolt here in the future, I don't know. But yeah, I already got some breakfast and everything, so I'm ready to hit the road, so let's go. Alright, so hey, what's up? I am almost there. I'm sitting here driving along the side of the freeway. Well, it's a US route, it's not a freeway, but Highway 60 coming out here. I'm sitting here looking on the side of the road, and there are tons of wildflowers blooming. Probably where the waters run off of the road, and they've gotten a little bit of extra water on the median right there. But yeah, some really beautiful shots. I mean, I'm sitting here looking, just going, okay, that's one, starting to get ideas and depth of field ideas and stuff like that on what to do. But there's nowhere to pull over. Everybody's doing like 75 miles an hour, and just no legal place to pull over. So I didn't pull over, and I figured I have a little bit of a drive once I get off of the main highway before I get to the place that I'm going. Maybe I'll see some. And as soon as I turned off of the road, just nothing. And about a mile or so before I got to the turnoff, nothing. So I was really hoping for that. Like I said, I called before, and they said that there weren't really any wildflowers there, if I did mention that. I was really hoping that maybe I'd be able to get some a little bit closer. But yeah, so that looks like it might be a strikeout. I'm still going to keep my eye out for it, and maybe keep my fingers crossed, and I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that kind of stunk, so that's where I'm at right now, just sitting here on the edge of the road and a little bit of disappointment. But I think I got some good things coming, so I'm going to go ahead and get going, get over there, and get set up. When I did pass it, it looked like there were a lot of people. This is a Friday at 11 o'clock, so yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect many people to be here. That's one good thing about being able to go out on Fridays. It's before the weekend crowd. But no, it looks like there's a lot of people, so we will see. We'll see. All right, I'm going to get over there. All right, so hey, what's up? Yeah, I finally got to the place, and yeah, I had some people get out, and they were supposed to be walking in, and they decided to walk up close to me and just sit here and stare at me. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, hopefully my pass will get me in with no problems, and that goes smooth. I haven't really tried to use it in any other place than where I bought it, so it is an Arizona State Park. I got the State Park pass, so we'll see how that goes. All right, crowds are clearing out a little bit. I think I found something pretty good, kind of contrasty. I think it's Mexican fence post cactus up against some dark trees. So let's see what that looks like real quick. All right, so I've just been kind of walking around, snapping things here and there. Nothing with like excellent compositions or anything. It's a real neat place. The one of the white cactus with the high contrast that I was talking about, I might have to go back and reshoot that because I had my stabilizer on and I put it on a tripod, so oops. But it's not too far in the other trail. It's about a half a mile away from where I am, and it's straight uphill from here, so I'm not going to do that one. But I'll swing back around. I'm going to check my picture first, see if it did come out clear. It might have. So I'm going to give that a shot first and go from there. But yeah, this is a really cool place, and glad I actually paid the money to come on in. Just haven't seen any real spectacular compositions or anything as far as shooting goes. Kind of having to create things, it's a challenge. Big challenge, like nothing else in the world. So it is pretty cool here, and there is a little bit of wildlife, some birds. I've seen some cardinals, jays, stuff like that, things that would have been cool to get some pictures of, a couple bunnies and whatnot. But man, one of the coolest things I've seen yet, it's so rare too. It's the infamous tube snake. All right, so actually sitting here just walking along the trail here after I saw that the elusive tube snake, came across this field of, I don't know what it is, they I guess they flower. I heard some people walking by talking about that, but just a really cool tree. This is a Chilean Palo Verde, and I always thought Palo Verde trees looked a little bit different than this because we have them in Phoenix and stuff. But yeah, look at the scene. And that's the tree that I want to get. So I brought it down. So yeah, as always, can't really see it on the GoPro as far as the camera goes, but really cool. It looks like it's from a different country around here. I think it's gonna get a pretty good shot. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this one comes out. And I had my stabilizer on again. I just shut it off. I'm gonna reshoot it. All right, so I shot it at f8. ISO 100 of course, and 1/40th of a second. Had to slow it down a little bit, but that's okay because I'm on a tripod. Should all come out. The breeze just picked up. I don't know if it was blowing a little bit when I was taking the picture, but that's gonna blur the ground a little bit, which actually could be kind of a cool little look. But yeah, this thing's really cool. There is a little tiny placard on the sign that says it's Palo Verde tree. Everything's labeled out here, but that should be easily photoshopped out as far as content aware and stuff like that. So this is cool. I like this. I've always wondered if there's places like this around Arizona. There is. All right, cool. So I think I at least got one shot out of here. Hopefully a couple, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on moving on, see if I can find something else. I'm a little bit over halfway through the trail right now. Glad I came across this, and we will see. Carry on. Found some cool little trees. That are definitely in bloom, including this one. Now instantly I went back to my roots here. I used to shoot a lot of macro, and tons of bees flying around here. And I'm going to keep a little bit of an eye on it too. I'd like to get a bee on one of these flowers. I'll show you what I'm looking at though. Alright, so I think I might have gotten a bee shot or two. Not sure if I nailed the focus on it. When you get that close, I mean, you're talking like a centimeter away from the lens. Depth of field is pretty razor thin, so I was kind of chasing it around, hitting the touchscreen on the back, trying to get a good focus on it, but that doesn't always nail it perfect. But we'll see. If not, it's a nice picture of a flower, you know. Alright, yeah, so sitting here shooting, actually sitting here walking, heading down this trail right here, and came across this. Yeah, straight out of an Indiana Jones movie or something like that. It's cool. I love it. Very kind of voodoo-ish in a way. It's a Native American statue. Not sure exactly the significance behind it, but pretty cool. Pretty kind of eerie in a way. Like some dart's gonna shoot out of the trees and try to kill me. Pretty cool. Had to shoot it though. It's pretty. I like it. All right, so I came back to one of the first spots because I left my stabilizer on and I wanted to reshoot this. I'm really having a hard time trying to get a composition with it. The skyline's basically in the wrong spot. Yeah, trying. So I got a lot of different ones. I probably took about 20 pictures of this little group of cactus right here, and far, close, 70, 24 millimeter, high, low, you name it. So basically covered my bases. If there's a composition able to be had, hopefully I covered that base. So we'll see. But yeah, I got a lot of pictures. I mean, a few interesting almost keepers. We'll see. And had a lot of fun most of all. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack up my gear and start walking back. Might be some potential for a couple more pictures. Passed a couple things on the way in, but there are some cardinals. There's cardinals all over the place. I need to come out here and bring my 400 millimeter, and I was getting within about 10 feet from them. Very tame. So that's pretty cool. Kind of wish I brought it. I just brought the one lens. I brought the 24 to 70 millimeter. That's the f4 Canon L lens, and it's got the macro feature on it. And as you saw, like with the bees and that flower and stuff like that, it's a legit macro lens. And I mentioned that before in one of my other videos, and I'm still impressed with it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pack on up and start walking back on this trail, see if I can come up with anything else. All right, there we go. So yeah, got a few more shots. It's kind of snap happy today. Yeah, nothing like super epic or anything like that, but yeah, maybe a couple good ones in there. A lot of snapshots, having fun. You just taking pictures of plants and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. You know, I mean, it's not my normal video. It's not a normal thing I do as far as landscapes go, but I wanted to come check this place out, see what it had to offer, and has to offer quite a bit. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. Tell a friend, share it, send a pigeon, all that good stuff. And till next time, I will see you then.